I can't hear anything.
You can't hear anything?
Okay.
You can't hear anything? Can you hear now? Can you hear me now? What's good, everybody?
Yeah.
How y'all doing? What's up? We are here. We are the illustrious Auntie Unc combo.
What's happening?
We didn't know what to tell y'all about this week, to be honest. Like, we had too many things to talk about. We could not settle on one thing.
Which also means if y'all have suggestions and things y'all specifically want us to talk about, fucking say some shit. We right here.
Right, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so one thing that definitely caught my attention this week was this amazing series of posts, because it was a series of posts, because he did, I think, 2 or 3, by Certified Man at Dub Quoted on Twitter. He posted, this on 5 days ago? And his caption was, I did ask see why women really ain't trying to be in relationships nowadays. And I was like, I hear out. Maybe you one of these viral motherfuckers that was want to talk shit and bash women and blah, blah, blah. But no, the man really has some things to say. He really has some things to say. And it really resonated with me. Amen. And so, as an advocate poster, I do sometimes post shit that is awesome. And this was one of those shits. So that's what we're going to react to.
And as a woman, you can feel some kind of way, too.
Exactly. He goes in on men and women, actually, which is amazing. So you can feel some kind of way.
We're going to keep
you can feel some kind of way. There you go. All right, so let's just get into it. So the first part of his, he said, for starters, you have major control issues. Wanting women to basically become nuns. You see, I was censoring myself. I don't say those words when I don't have to. Wanting women basically to become nuns. How you want her to change all this up and all that is why you wanted her in the first place. Like, if you can't date a baddie, don't. And
don't be trying to holler at her because she got a big booty.
And then tell her to cover up. Don't do that. You know what's funny about this? There used to be you. I used to take approximately 3 hours to get ready, to be a whole baddie, to do whatever the fuck. It didn't matter if I was taking the trash out, going to class, getting the mail, going out at night. It did not matter. I am over the top. I am dramatic. I am the ultimate baddie. Okay? Hey, Calvino. And I remember one day we were living together. We was in college. And it was like a Saturday or some shit. We'd been in the house for like 3 days. I ain't done shit. So I was like, shit, fuck it. I'm gonna play dress up. I'm gonna get gussied up and do whatever the fuck I want to do. And what I just so happened to want to do was try out new makeup, put on something cute to feel cute, and go get the fucking mail. I was going 20 feet out the door, 20 feet out the house. And he was like, where you going looking like that? I wanted to swing on your ass. So bad. So bad.
We're gonna keep that up. Just remember, keep that same energy when you read the dude shit, because I got something for that.
I am. And I appreciate you for having something. Simply because if you...
Nah, we can talk about it now. Might as well discuss
Go ahead.
I'll forget.
I'm going to turn you down a little bit. You a little...
This is not in my defense kind of bullshit. It was like, there's probably some other reasons, because, like, again, going for reaction more so than why I said that kind of stuff, because it might have been... Which I don't know, because I forgot how the fuck I was back then, because I repressed a lot of shit.
He was an asshole, but go ahead.
I was an asshole. I can say I was an asshole. That could just also be, like, you didn't communicate that you weren't feeling pretty and you wanted to gush yourself up that and whatnot, too.
I gotta explain myself when I want to put clothes on?
If you let me finish my point.
No, because I would not be me if I did not let you finish. But let
me finish my point. Which also means, like, you ain't got to tell me that, but, like, we were dating and living together, it would have been nice and there was something, because, you know, it used to take you about 3 or 4 hours to do any goddamn thing all the goddamn time.
And you knew that. You knew that.
Sometimes dudes want to see ugly.
You knew that before you hollered, though. You knew that.
I don't remember how I hollered, to be honest with you.
We hit on the same lady at the Japanese restaurant.
See, we all for different reasons. But not an Asian lady, but like, you and I,
No. Anyway, so blah blah. If you can't want a baddie, and can't handle dating a baddie, you can't.
Agreed.
You can't sit here and tell them to tone the fuck down because it makes you uncomfortable. You can't tell them to tone down the thing that you fucking caught your attention in the first place. Like, that's stupid. And then you get mad talking about you changed. We'll get that.
You can communicate while certain things might make you feel a little uncomfortable. Somebody says getting choppy. Stone Mace.
Somebody says getting choppy.
This question. First getting called.
Yeah, I see it. I'm working on it.
But while you're working, I can say it is not a bad thing to communicate if you're feeling uncomfortable a certain kind of way. Some people, men and women, still act single when they got somebody.
Let's try. Oh, let's go with.
Post a relationship on Facebook and TikTok and Twitter and all that kind of shit. Like I got a post. You try to look single.
Hold on. Adjusting. You're an idiot. I can't stand you. Yeah, that's no better. Hold on. And that is why you are not allowed to do our whole music for the technical difficulty. Something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. No, this cannot be the whole string. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Alright, come on. Stop going down. Not yet. Hold on. Trying to get to catch up. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright. Here. Gonna hit. Gonna come out. Oh, Lord. No, you can't have that audio clip from that screen. That's ridiculous. What is going on? It must be about to storm over here. I really miss having fiber optics. And now he's running around making a muck of things. Why are you with your butt up? What is wrong with you?
Good go. I can't find my harmonica.
Hut that booty though.
Wait, what? Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Today's been a little weird, technology-wise.
Y'all might have to put 2 and 2 together with some stuff like, yeah, we grown, we can do puzzles.
Shut up. Alright, it's just gonna have to be a little choppy. Y'all can still hear us. Y'all ain't got to look at us. Alright.
It's mainly the expressions of how we feeling. We on the
Y'all are mad insecure. She's pretty, bro. Of course the other people gonna shoot their shot. Of course they gonna look. And as long as she's solid and not entertaining, let them. Facts.
I'm glad she let that part in that if she ain't entertaining, go.
Facts.
I'm dating somebody pretty. Have at it.
Big facts.
I done grew. That's growth.
That's growth. Big facts. Big facts. Because like I cannot control what people text me to my phone. I cannot.
You can only control how you reply.
Facts. You know how hard it was to date in college? You get random dick pics all the time?
That still doesn't happen?
No, it doesn't because we're grown now. We report people to the police now.
Oh, true, but dudes still do that stupid ass shit.
This man said facts, no printer. I can't.
Hey, don't have me go on my whole dick pic rant.
Please don't go on a dick
pic
rant.
rant.
Not today. Not today.
Ooh, can that be a sub thing? We need to do after dark shit so I can do the rules of a penis print.
You need to figure out your schedule. But yeah, so like we gonna get hit on. Then if you're good, if you're solid and I'm solid, then that means I might get invited out to eat, but we are both getting a steak dinner. And man, I might be getting hit on in the drive-thru. You'll be like, yo, you want some extra fries? I'll be like, babe, you want some extra fries? Like,
yeah, you want some extra fries?
Come on. Like, it's a thing. This is a team effort. Ooh, Calvino redeemed story time. Yay, story time. Okay. Let's see.
Oh shit, this is just I know exactly what story's about to happen.
What story's about to happen? What story about to happen?
The husband and fries, or the husband and Waffle House?
No,
Which one is it?
neither. This is a story time about you and me. This is a story time.
Oh shit, I don't know.
Let's see. I
Is this the mailbox one?
You want to hear about that time Miko cut a bitch? That's fine. That's fine. We can do that. So I have
one.
You bitch. Go ahead and say which one again. So where did we go? Were we at the Barnyard Flea Market?
No, I surprised you.
No, we were at the
It's the
Barnyard.
same damn story.
Your pop filter ain't doing shit. You sound very. You sound robotic. Anyway.
I don't know why, because anyway.
Well, maybe you're just getting too loud. But the time I cut a bitch.
You can't just do story time and then be right back. Nah,
Yes, he can. Yes, he can. He's Calvino. So I have an avid collection. I have a very large collection of chameleon colored knives. The chameleon steel. People became crazy about them in like the last 8 years, whatever.
Wait, I can show something.
Yeah, go ahead.
You don't know what it is.
We was on it. We was on it before then. So whatever. So had a wonderful pocket knife collection. Had some throwing stars, some kunais, some katanas. Like it like a lot of it. Wow, because you don't look crazy running around through your underwear with a knife in your hand.
It's sheathed. But yeah,
but
like
yes,
this.
chameleon steel. Like I even have a kitchen cutlery set that looks like that. So usually when I acquire these, I acquire them at weirdo shops you find in the mall, gas stations when you're like on a road trip, and flea markets. Shut up. And lots of flea markets. So flea markets used to be me and Glitch's thing. Like they still are. Like we are two old haggling ass bitches running around.
They just don't exist hardly no more.
Have you been to the Anderson Jockey Lot lately? It's disappointing.
Does it still exist?
It barely. It's so disappointing.
That's where we got Arnold.
That's where we got Arnold. Anyway, so I got this beautiful knife. Like I think it's actually upstairs. I named him Spencer. It's about this size. When you fold him out, he's got a nice point to him. This idiot, he was like, oh, that one's nice, and he was like, do they come pre-sharpened? And I said, I don't know, let me see. Mind you, we are leaving the Barnyard Flea Market. He is driving. We are turning the car to leave and get back on the road, and he says, does it come pre-sharpened? And I say, I don't know, let me find out. It's fucking stabbed his ass. I mean, I ain't like ramming in there. I was just like, I mean, it hurt.
I still didn't learn because I bought her another knife like that one because I forgot where I was. I was traveling somewhere like, oh shit, she doesn't have this one, surprisingly. let me surprise with this, because my love language is gift giving. Gave her that, and like I saw the gears turning in her head, because she just like looked at it and just like,
Huh.
and she looked at me and like looked at that like, she won't do that again.
She won't do it twice.
Nah, she won't do it. Motherfucker, like, almost the same spot.
And what's stupid is he
Oh,
bought
fuck
me yet
up my
another
kidney.
knife and expected me not to do it again. And this one was huge. Like, it was a field knife. It's got brass knuckles on it, and like it opens as a mechanic. It's huge.
Look, I'm just taking the fact that you couldn't really stab me with that one without stabbing me with that one, okay?
And it sucks because that time I really wanted to stab you.
I already had 911 dialed, okay?
I'm sure.
On the phone.
So,
Next thing.
off the
Girl trip
insecurity trip, bro. Just because she out with her bitches don't mean she out bouncing on the next dick. The fuck is wrong with y'all, bro? Can I just stop watching movies? Okay, stop watching movies. Actually, like, be involved. Hey, Ren Monkeying, thanks for the follow. Hope you're not a bot, because if you are, we're gonna block you. Isn't that sad? You gotta say that these days, but. Stop watching movies, okay? Girls Trip was ridiculous. Shit like that don't happen, okay? We don't be smuggling drugs in a booty hole. We don't be running around sucking random dick. We don't do that, okay? I mean, more power to the ones that do that, because, I mean, you grown, you single, you do what you do. More power to you. But everybody don't do that. If you want to know what happens on said girl trip, well, I don't know. Take an interest in when she's packing, what she's doing. So what's y'all's itinerary? What y'all got planned? You know, actually give a shit about what they're doing instead of throwing out like, you better not do this, you better not do that.
Like Stoneman make a thing, like everybody don't do it, but it do go on. But at the same time, like
nobody likes to be accused of shit that they don't do.
Nah.
Nobody
But I
likes
also think it also means, I think it depends on the friends you hanging out with sometimes too, because sometimes like we've already had the discussion. Sometimes your friends ain't your friends, and from an outside perspective, we can pick up on some of that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, oh, the bitch don't like me because you ain't single no more.
But yet here we still are. So even though it
True.
don't make a difference to the friend, it still make a difference to the bitch you dating.
Yeah. So at least have that discussion.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, then them ain't friends then. Them ain't friends. Friends don't do that.
Ooh, the next one I'm guilty. Ooh, I was guilty
Go
of
ahead
back
and
then.
read it. Go ahead and read it out. What's that one say?
Men are not being men, and we gotta let them have it. Honestly, a woman is an emotional creature. She is going to operate out of her emotions most of the time. We as men gotta let her get that little shit out. Don't argue, don't yell, don't call out her name. Be a man and chill. I had no chill back then.
No chill. None. Not a not a strip, a scrap, a scuffle, a sniplet.
Full of logic and bitch make this make sense. Like just
Like
I was an emotionless husk of a person.
Like, holy shit. And wasn't nobody allowed to be emotional but your ass. But holy shit. You gotta if you want us to let you in, then you gotta be all in, which means you gotta let us let it all out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's dumb. And that part.
He misses every time. Look at the video. Look at the vines later. God damn it.
And that whole don't call her out her name shit, that part is really important. Cause
that also
y'all don't know
mean bitch.
Y'all don't know what it means to walk down the street and try to be polite to people and reject them politely and nicely, and for them to say fuck you anyway, bitch, you ugly. If I can't stand that out in public, what the fuck make you think I'm gonna deal with it in a relationship? You're not about to call me stupid. You're not about to call me lazy. You're not about to call me inconsiderate. You're not about to do none of this shit because you mad. I don't give a shit. Now we both mad.
Oh, can I say something else too though?
Go for it.
calling someone out their name isn't always a derogatory term like bitch, dumbass, and shit like that. Sometimes it can be sweetheart, honey, and like shit of that nature. Like sometimes people just want to be called by their name. That's it.
Yeah, sometimes, and sometimes compassion has to show through in how you address me. If you coming at me, calling me by my government, first off, my name is Baby, okay? Okay? You gonna sit here and use detached language for me? Oh, are you trying to break up with me? Terms of endearment are very important all the time, not just when you're being affectionate, but all the time.
These all should be discussed.
Right. All right, let me see here. Hanging out with single females, that's an issue. Most of them want you to be like them. That's not true. Most single females is out hunting dick or having a good time. Single females don't give a shit about other single females. They don't. I don't know what females you've been hanging around, but clearly their souls are dark and ugly and they need to get this shit together.
If anything, you ain't competition no more.
You ain't competition no more. Ooh, snap, one more week, so dad moves in a week, Albino. That's hot.
Oh, hell yeah.
If you do some dirt when you're out with your girls and your man finds out, but you ain't telling, yes, it's grounds to end it. What the fuck is you doing?
Yeah.
That's
lying and breaches of trust.
That's dumb. Now, every relationship is different. So, like, for instance, me and Scotty have an understanding. Like, if Jessica Alba walk up one day and be like, damn, you fine. I'll be like, babe, you go handle it. Go do what you do. Because celebrities aren't real. Celebrities don't count for us.
They don't
count for us.
You're like, baby, hold the camera. That's it.
They don't count for us.
Whomever I date, if they get it in with Idris Elba, I will be highly upset if I couldn't at least watch.
Like, right? Watching his booty? Like, damn!
I want to at least be able to say, but your woman fucked. Yeah, but I saw.
You could be like that episode of Family Guy where he found out that Lois slept with the whole band. He was with Kiss.
Kiss, like yeah. Like, your girl fucked Idris Elba. Yes, my girl fucked Idris Elba.
My girl fucked Idris Elba. We weenie cousins. I'm weenie cousins with Idris Elba.
Come on, bros. Like what?
Right, Ryan Reynolds. I think Ryan Reynolds is for everyone, Sean. I think Ryan Reynolds is for everyone. Everyone. All right.
Back to like being not responsible to lead households, but let that sink in. Yes and no.
Yes and no. Yes and no. That's generational gap that's finally closing, so I'm not worried about that one. Okay, so this next one, no, because this next one I got qualms with. The gender roles y'all try to establish just to turn around and act like bitches is why they treat you like one. Listen. That's problematic for me simply because men don't get emotional, simply because society has taught them they can't get emotional until they get in these vulnerable situations, relationships where they feel like they finally can be, and then we turn around and be like, "Oh, shut up," and that's fucked up.
Okay, I see we got it.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Or it's used against them in an argument when everything's not going right. Well, you did. And that's why dudes shut down in most situations, become emotional as husk.
Right. So do I mean?
But a lot of complaining, why don't you open up no more? Because every time you always bring it up during an argument.
Facts. Idris Elba could come up to you in front of your husband. We are married. Year into it now. Thank you. And asked to hit it in the song. I mean.
I would slap her husband if he said no. I would drive from Florida to the Carolinas just to slap a motherfucker.
I mean. Okay, lastly, reassurance gets you far as hell with the woman, yet we as men take them wanting the reassurance as nagging or not wanting to repeat ourselves. Nah, son, have a little patience with that diamond you created. Bro, let me tell you, you know why basic ladies and strong, independent black women always have vision boards and use words of affirmation in the morning? Because we don't fucking get it nowhere else. We don't fucking get it nowhere else, okay? My love language is a mixture between words of affirmation and quality time. I need both. You're
doing a great job there, by the way.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm going to get you something nice and practical. But no, like legit, like them stupid fucking questions that y'all be like, oh Lord, she laying on your chest drawing on, she about to ask you something stupid. No, she wants to enjoy the moment and be more engaged with the moment. So she's going to ask something that is simple. So I'm going to say simple, then I'm going to say something complicated. And I'm going to laugh and glitch for a little bit. Simple, as in, do you think I'm pretty? Bitch, we just fucked for 2 hours with you. Yes, I think you pretty. That's dumb as hell. What the fuck you on? That is the wrong fucking answer. Okay? That's the wrong fucking answer. Now, y'all might
I can agree.
Right? That's the wrong fucking answer. Now, I know it seems ridiculous, but I have body image issues. Sometimes I don't think I'm pretty. Like, a lot of the time I don't think I'm pretty.
Same.
I don't know, man. You got booty, though. Like, you look better in my clothes than me. That's besides the point. That's besides the point. But, like, I've got image issues. So, it is very commonplace for... It is very commonplace for me to approach my partner and be like, baby, am I cute? And be like, hell yeah. And he'll kiss me on the forehead. Look, you're the cutest thing I've ever fucking seen. You're fucking adorable. Or like when I'm looking at myself naked in the mirror and I'm all frumpy feeling, I'm like, baby, am I still sexy? And he be like, fuck, are you shit? And then maybe I get some dick, but that's besides the point. But like reassurance is important because if we have to keep making it up in here, if we have to keep making it up in here, then we can't believe it every time because then that's where self-doubt comes from. That's where imposter syndrome comes from. Like, it's awful. Now, about that complex, stupid questions that I was telling y'all about. Sometimes we be asking shit that just wants us to be certain about where we are, what we're doing, and how we're perceiving to make sure we're correct and have the correct understanding so that we know how to act accordingly. Sometimes those questions come in the form of testing your loyalty. Sometimes those questions come in the form of making sure that you're still on board with something you said before. But if a woman who feels insecure about things, who has a lot of emotional safety issues and vulnerability issues, looks you dead in the face and asks you if everything was okay with your ex, would you go back? What's the right answer, Snooze? What's the right answer?
Who?
What's the right answer?
An ex? They were on the women before you?
That's the one. Good answer. Good answer. Because that is a loyalty testing question. Now, it's beating around the bush like hell, but if she's got trauma and baggage and she's really trying to connect with you, that's what it's going to look like, okay? So that has actually happened in Glitch.
I legit forgot who my ex was.
Okay.
I'm sure you know.
Oh, I do know. I was the ex, and then I told you was an idiot because that girl was testing your loyalty. Remember that? Now, in his defense, in his face value ADHD brain, he was like, well, that's stupid. Like, if everything was fine, then we wouldn't be exes. So clearly the answer is yes. And he said that to this young lady.
I went logical
he
on
said
that
to this young lady, and she ended it promptly.
Who was later? I need to know who that was because I forgot who that was.
It was between two people. Because you had just got down there, and I had just got to Greenville. But we will discuss after.
That's later. We'll
talk later.
Let's continue with the reading. Yeah.
All right.
That's too personal business to be putting up on here. Like, I gotta keep something to myself.
First off, nobody gets to hit my husband. Okay, nobody gets to hit my husband. I will still get in the limo with Lenny Kravitz. Rob that motherfucker blind. I don't care how good he look at his age.
That dude over 50. Nigga look 30.
Oh, he is over 50. Right. Got two chicks in the bed and a full face full of booty. You cool with that? That's see, you're getting ridiculous. I said celebrities. Celebrities don't matter to us. And if you notice, we have previously discussed it. Jessica Alba's his dream fuck. I know that because I talked to my partner.
Really?
Oh yeah. Really, like ever since he was a teenager, it's cute.
I mean, I can see it, but like, everyone who goes like, yeah, just got like, Jimmy, she cute, but.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Angela, goddamn Bassett.
Ooh.
Okay, let's continue.
All right. I know I said lastly, but let's be real, that ain't it. Communication saves the nation. Just because she's mad at the moment doesn't mean you stop trying to talk it out. Where it is. My guy, don't argue with her while she's pissed. Give her time, then talk it out. And vice versa. You take time too. Y'all are more than welcome.
When and where to shut the fuck up.
I do that with my couples all the time. Like, so y'all are like highly volatile and y'all don't get shit done. Well, duh, that's why we're here. Don't bring the attitude over here. I ain't got time for it. Hell no. So once y'all start getting heated and you noticed that you start getting heated, like, y'all need a fucking time out. Take a time out. How long is your time out? Well, I don't know. How long? 10 minutes? 5 minutes? How long did you take you to calm down without, getting each other mad again? Oh, the average is about 12 minutes for those that don't know. Also, coming up with a timeout phrase is helpful. I don't care if you got to be like on Meet the Fockers when she over there talking about muskrat, Jack. Muskrat. To tell him to calm down. Come up with a passphrase or something. But and go in there and process and do what you need to do to get your emotions under fucking control. Jot down your points if you got to. Your points, your concerns, your thoughts, whatever. And then, and here's the big key, you have to come back together and talk about it effectively. Not get mad all over again. Talk about it. Because holy shit, all this, I could not do screaming and yelling. That's idiotic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Ooh, this is a good one. Learn her.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Like, learn what to do and a don't. Learn what triggers her. Try to relate to her even though you're not a woman. Actually try to understand where or why things are the way they are with her to help yourself. So, everyone is not privy to having a manual to instruct your partner to know what to do. Right, Snooks? Everyone's not privy to having their own walking, talking manual. So when somebody, male, female, wants to rehash their previous relationships, they're not trying to make you throw them a pity party. They're trying to give you the manual. They're trying to tell you what they've learned about themselves. They're trying to tell you the do's and the don'ts.
Especially
they don't want them sweet nothings.
Trying to tell you. When your dude is trying to tell you, like, hey, listen to this bitch. She know more than I do half the damn time about me.
I don't like peaches. I'm allergic to peaches.
You know the way I cook this peach cobbler, though. I'm allergic to peaches, though. Like,
no, it does not mean the relationship will suffer. They make toys for that. But no, like, legitimate. Listen to your partner. Don't do that cute little caressing, soft voice talk shit because y'all in the bed or whatever. Like, no, it's fine. I'm not them. No, like, listen. I'm not about to ruin a moment and tell you shit if it's not important. The hell? But you ain't had my peaches. Bitch, I'm allergic. What's wrong with you?
That's the way I cook them, like.
Ooh, this one's my favorite. Now, as a woman that leads a household, as a woman that knows how to do small things logistic-wise to make it seem like I pull magic out my ass and have telekinetic powers and supernatural energies coursing through me. Peep this. Women do not, hell, fuck it, people do not read minds. If you got a problem, speak on that shit. To her and her only. To your partner and your partner only. See, this is what I call defending the fucking unit when I'm doing couples therapy. Don't go out here, talk to mom and sister and cousin and bestie and got a whole problem with your man and you ain't saying shit to him. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense.
You, they ain't fucking you.
And they ain't coming home with your ass tonight. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Why would I tell the whole world and not the person I got an actual problem with? How's that supposed to solve something? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Keep the business in home. Because I'm telling you something else. This is how you tell whether your relationship's fucking rotten or not. When you either only tell your people good things or bad things and never both. That's problematic for me. That's problematic.
Mm-hmm.
Especially gonna talk to your mom about your lady. That's just fucking rude. Because she already don't like you. I don't care how much she fronts, she doesn't like her. I mean, unless you're a piece of shit human being, then they might really like you because they want us to trade. But she probably doesn't, because no one likes to have their child taken from them because it just reminds them that their baby has grown up and all that bullshit. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
My baby doesn't need me anymore. Of course, that's what you raised them to do.
That's what you raised them to do. Y'all do not remain loyal on bad terms. Y'all rather go cheat than fix what's at home. It's sick. Listen.
There's a lot of motherfuckers like that.
Listen. We were on a break. Listen. It's cheating. It's cheating.
I think we need to go on a break. Then why is it a break? Why we need a break?
Break is the first part of break up. So either we're fixing this or I'm leaving. There is no such thing. Because what we going to do? We going to live separate lives for a month every time we have a problem? How much sense does that make? None. The shit only potentially works with high schoolers and adolescent kids. Why? Because they see each other every fucking day at school, and they have a life outside.
I will say this was more of a both people kind of situation.
Yeah. Well, he did me dirty, so I did him dirty back. So basically, what y'all doing is y'all just paying bills together in a house and fucking whoever. That's what you're doing. Okay.
So y'all roommates.
So y'all roommates. Y'all are cohabitants. I don't care for the next one. I don't care for that one either.
Still read it though. Like you just, at least read it so we can brush it off.
That's too many. That's too many to skip.
Right,
You can read them. You can read.
Damn, yeah, that's stupid. Move on.
Tired of feeling like feelings are...
Oh, no, I hit this one.
Well, hit it.
Now it's a little personal, but you dudes are not pleasers, but you always want your dang sucked. For the last time, when actually the time you made her come? Like actually explored and like fucked her mom before her pussy. Like, fellas, y'all need to... Look, it ain't about you. It ain't about you.
It's about both of you.
It ain't about you.
It's about both of you.
Both of you.
You know how awful it is that I'm talking like, that's why I also like working with college populations, because that means by the time young ladies are 30, they're not coming to therapy with me saying, I just had my first orgasm and I feel cheated about the rest of my life.
Oh,
I like catching them in college because it's just like, so like, did you get there? Well, no. I mean, he finished and then we just kind of laid there. But ma'am, this is a mutual process. What you mean? It is? Oh, Mac.
And coming from the other side, like, this is not me trying to brag or do anything of that nature.
Yes, it is.
A little bit, but not completely.
Yes, it is.
It gets so painful. It's just because women think sometimes like, oh, they didn't become, he must love me. Like, no, I just know what I'm doing. I know how to be like, please a person. And y'all equate, a lot of women who have not had an orgasm equate orgasm to love, which that ain't what I'm trying to do. I just know what, I'm a pleaser, okay? I'm a gentleman. I'm satisfy your soul before I get mine. Yeah. If you get that reference, I love you.
Yeah, and that happens with ladies too. That happens with ladies too. In my 20s especially. Mm-hmm. It's a very interesting time. Fellas. If you hear me, aftercare is important for everybody. Male, female, don't matter. So just because I talk you through, I encourage you. You get there, you feel empowered, and I provide aftercare, doesn't mean I want to be your mom.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I want all the vulnerability all the time. I just don't think it's kind to toss people out like used condoms. Hey, I know you're a one night stand, but like I ain't gotta throw you away like you a fucking napkin. Why are you being weird to me? Shut up, Calvina. You sitting here, you gobbling me up. I'm eating the wings. I'm sucking sauce up my fingers. You sucking me up. Next thing I know, I'm at your mama house screaming for you. You talking about why you being weird? Why are you being weird to me? Sorry. I love you, bitch. I ain't never gonna stop loving you, bitch. But no, like legit. I'm sorry that you are so affection deprived. That people that know how to touch your soul and be kind to your soul, you try to cling to them and suck them up for everything they have. I'm sorry that has happened, and I wish you the best on a journey of figuring that out. Why you being? You got one hand on neck, one hand on frontal, and you in. I saw up your job. I done cleaned your house. I'm sitting there having lunch with your mama. You talking about why you being weird? Why you being weird to me?
It's not one hand on neck and frontal. It's the back base. Okay, it's right. It's in this area.
Clearly, you don't fuck many bitches that wear lace fronts, my boy.
I don't really fuck many people right now. It's been a dry ass spell for me.
I wish I had the little violin song for you. I don't. What about drunk sex? Is it better after a few drinks? I am not a fan of drunk sex simply because when I get the spinnies, I don't want to be bothered. But like,
depends on who you with.
Like tipsy sex, sure. High sex, absolutely. Absolutely. This feels like I'm at a fucking rock and jump.
Next question.
Next one. All right, so. Okay, so and this goes for people in general. People tired of feeling like feelings are being ignored. Your action shows whether or not you hear them, and by you not doing or acting right is the biggest slap in the face after they've tried to express the issue. No one wants to talk to a while. If I consistently say to you, I feel like we're not spending enough time together, and you hit me with the what you mean? We live together, we do this, we do that. That ain't what I mean. If I see you every day, that's different. That means we're adulting in the same space. We're two passing ships in the night. I want to sit on the couch with you. I want to cuddle with you. I want to be one with your skin. Like, you can ask Scotty. He be sitting there playing the game in this nasty ass game room that I can't stand going in there, but I go in there because my man in there, and I get to lay on his lap while he plays games, like up his neck like this, just like I am clingy and ridiculous. So when I say I want to spend time, that means I want to hang out with you, not live in the same space. Anybody can do that. All right, what's next? This one for the ladies, right? Where the ladies at? Where the ladies at?
Skipping the one before the last one, going to it's the same dude doing the shit.
Okay. Oh, I see it. All right, I'm gonna let you read most of these.
I feel like off the hook. Hit me when I say it. Then it's my turn.
It's your turn. Is it my turn?
Ladies,
to take you off your feet.
If a man was to talk it out, talk it out. If he ain't yelling, you don't fucking yell back. Relax. Control is everything. As in, if we still trying to talk to you and just like, hey, baby, this is like I feel this kind of way, and you still like talking about shit, like doing the nails and like. And our brain is like, I'm gonna leave this bitch. Is there's that one little tone in the back of our head is like,
then leave.
I'm gonna leave this bitch.
Then leave. Yeah, no, like legit.
Straight up.
Like any partnership, if half of you wants to talk it out, that is your cue to be like, all right, I'm wilding. Let's actually talk.
Which goes to the second part. Like, if his tone and voice is calm, you keep fucking calm.
Keep fucking calm.
Like, you know how psycho you look being yelling at somebody that's nonchalant? No, because you too busy yelling at everybody.
Like, and that's another point too. Is you gotta keep a calm tone. It's like, I know sometimes we yell just to like defend ourselves emotionally, right? We feel like, oh, we're being emotionally attacked. We got to defend ourselves and everything. We got boom, boom, boom. I got to give you attitude. I got to do this. I got to do that. Because you will not run over me. And that sounds like that's a lot of pain for you. And I get that. But if they are trying to be heard, you are trying to be heard. It's not always gaslighting when he has a calm tone with you. It's gaslighting when he has a calm tone and then he calls you crazy. Because I'm not yelling, you're yelling. Like if he's actively pointing that out, if he's actively pointing that out, then that's gaslighting. Okay. But like legit, Yelling serves no purpose. It raises your blood pressure. It makes emotion and tensions run really fucking high, and it don't fucking help. It doesn't fucking help anybody. Besides, y'all just gonna get quiet, not solve that, and then go eat crab legs after. So shut up.
Exactly. Plus, as a man, that's when like, I can't this shit no. I can't talk to her. But if he genuinely is having a conversation with you,
I love this one.
He is saying something you don't like. Ask for clarification. Don't just turn over what you think that he meant. I know this one's tough and you ain't wrong for having the feelings you have, but you're going based off assumption, not facts.
Now, this one speaks to me.
I'm getting the... Let me have this floor. Give me my soapbox real quick. Let me tell you about all the times it has been that I'm pretty sure a lot of men can relate to, or a lot of women who date, a lot of masculine presenting women who date femmes. Like, as many times we just want to say something and we don't mean it the way that you think we mean it. We don't grasp that concept because you didn't ask clarification. It didn't cross our minds that you mean it in that way. And we looking at you like, what the fuck you mad for? Because we ain't got a goddamn clue on why you mad, because that thought that you had, the thought that you had,
that you did not
didn't
share,
even cross our mind.
Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely
ain't
not.
even cross our mind.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And it could be about the littlest shit. Huh, hey, I just got this mac and cheese from this new restaurant. What do you think? It's better than your sister's. Whoa, my sister's macaroni is my fucking favorite. What the fuck are you saying? Get the fuck out of my house. It can be something as small as that. You see how stupid that sounds? You see how stupid that sounds?
Or is it like, it's all right? What you mean all right? Like, it's all right. Like,
it's good. Like,
I don't. For me, like,
even though
I'm a literal person.
Yeah, obviously.
Like, I can talk about a time in Texas where my ex at that moment in time, like, I was traveling with her because she wanted to do travel nursing and shit. And Austin, Texas, there's this place where you can like watch all the bats fly out at night.
The bats fly out at night.
She scheduled a boat ride. We did all that kind of stuff.
The bats fly out at night.
It was cool. It was fucking cool. So I was thinking about it. Like, that was real nice. I like it. Like, that was. I liked it. I enjoyed it. And I guess the way that she interpreted it is me just kind of brushing it off instead of just asking a question like, what you mean by that? Like, what you mean by that? Like,
you know what else? You know what else gets you? Neat. You ready? Should I hit the button?
Legit mean it's
Should I hit the button? Should I hit the button? Should I hit the button on this?
Hit it. Hit it. Hit it.
Hitting the button. Hitting the button. Hitting the button.
Somebody come look at this.
Ooh.
This is mainly toward women because I only date women, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel the same way too. Like, some of us are just fucking literal. When we say neat, we just mean neat. We're awkward, don't know how to really process kind of shit like that. Like, it's cool to us, but we don't know, like, some of us are like, oh shit, hell yeah. We like, neat, cool, we appreciate that. But some of y'all motherfuckers get so goddamn hurt about us saying neat. Just like, we're expressing true, genuine amusement and like, but instead of asking what you mean by that, can you explain it? Or like, know your fucking partner and know how they feel about certain things. You gotta be like, have an attitude with this kind of thing. Like, I thought you like it. Like, bitch, I just said you liked it. Okay.
Right. Grabble, fuzz, anger. Absolutely. That's exactly what it sounds like.
But bottom line is, some people realize that some people do not express joy, appreciation, like whatever positive emotions the way that you do specifically. And if they do it in a way you don't fully understand, don't assume that it's a bad thing. Just sit there and talk to them and ask, what do you mean by that? Because when I say neat, I mean neat. I don't mean to be, I'm not trying to be derogatory.
He's trying to acknowledge and say something that is positive.
I don't know what the fuck to say because I am an introvert at heart. I am awkward. I don't know what to say. So I go neat. That's all I say because I want to make you know that I want to let you know that I acknowledge what you're saying. I appreciate what you're saying, you're doing, or whatnot. Me, I might even understand it, but cool is neat. Neat. But a lot of y'all motherfuckers get too goddamn fucking pissed off about it that y'all don't want to talk to anybody about this kind of shit. And then there's a whole argument, and I'm confused. Because I don't know what the fuck going on. slide.
Listen to understand versus listening to respond and arguing to defend yourself when you know he's right. And yes, I fucking yell. Like, bro, I say this shit to my couples all the time. Are you listening to respond to the next thing, or are you actually having a conversation and clarifying what you're saying and reflecting your understanding so that we can stop having misinterpretations and miscommunications? Like, holy shit.
Too many people want to be right in a conversation.
Holy shit.
Both y'all want to be right, but don't nobody want to do right, I guess be the thing.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that. Both of y'all want to be right, but don't nobody want to do right. No, you need to do right.
And you do right by listening. Too many people like want to argue about this. Like we have social media in some form of fashion. We've all seen somebody like, you missed the whole point. You just trying to be right. Like just, oh yeah, but what about, that's when like bringing stuff of the past comes up. That's what like you become into like Simone Biles, the mental gymnastics, just like, yeah, but you did this at this point in time, meaning this.
What this even got to do with what's going on right now? Nothing. Boo.
You just struggling to be right.
Say it again. Boo. Okay, so
like you just struggling to be right.
So this next one.
Actually, try listening.
No, the one after that one. I don't give a shit about that.
No, I know, but I wanted that to be said. Okay. Actually, try listening.
Fair enough. Who is this touching me? Hello,
just because he's correcting you does not mean he's attacking you.
Say it again. Just because he is correcting you, does not mean he is attacking you. Now, this goes back to, speaking from personal experience. What's good, Mutant Glue? Speaking of personal experience, as an independent woman of color, no one can usually tell me shit because I've always had to figure shit out by myself, so I don't fucking need nobody and I don't want to fucking hear no shit. If I make a decision, this is it. But once I got into a functional relationship, holy shit. Well, why don't you try doing it this way?
Some people know some shit about...
Hey, I'm doing this and this and this.
Some people know some more shit.
Oh, I'm doing this and this and this. Oh, well, why don't you do it this way? Because that way, are you saying I don't know what I'm doing? No, I'm saying...
Oh, that's what you're trying to do.
I'm saying wrong. What's good, you boy? What are you doing?
What's up?
Like, just because someone offers you a suggestion doesn't mean you're wrong, doesn't mean they're attacking you, doesn't mean they don't think you're capable. It's simply translated as, I have experience and I want to offer you my help, or I want to engage with you in this somehow.
I have another viewpoint because I'm seeing it in this. I want to help you, and I have another viewpoint.
Ooh, what's for dinner tonight?
You mean I can't do it? You mean I ain't shit? You mean my mom and dad don't love me no more? Like, I'm
ain't nobody even said that. Ain't nobody even. Whoa. Right, but like, just because they correct you doesn't mean they're attacking you. You don't.
And just speaking as a man brains.
Hey, man brains, brouhaha.
We tend to be very problem solving. So also at the same time, when there's a problem or you're saying something, you're thinking about something, let us know what you want, because we're going to go instantly into how do we solve this problem efficiently.
Yep. I don't want to fix it. I just want to be mad. All right, babe, we mad then. What that bitch say? what the fuck going on today?
If you want to vent, all right, cool. Then like. But if you go like, well, Sarah said such and such, and then Carrie Ann said this and that, the other, like, then why you talking to them bitches? Like,
because.
Ooh, this one. This one make my little goofy teats just now. This one might go over a lot of y'all's heads, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Try focusing on your man's feelings, making it solely about how you feel. A real man ain't having it. He will be heard, but he ain't gonna argue over it at all.
I think I am.
When your man tells you, baby, I feel a certain way, and you try to invalidate how he feels, like, but I did. Shut the fuck up, right then and there, because that's what we're thinking. And after that, we don't care what you gotta say. Cause it'd be that one rare occasion where we're trying to be, what up, airtime? But at the same time, like, we're trying to be open.
Yeah.
You know, that shit, like, why don't you say that no more? Why don't you talk? Why don't you open up to me? We're trying to be open to you, and as soon as we're open. But we ain't here to play Impression Olympics. We ain't here to play who got it worse. We here to say,
Ooh,
I
we
need you
ain't
to
here
shut
to
up and
compare
listen
notes.
to
We
me.
ain't here to compete, bro. This is not a pissing contest. This is a partnership marathon.
This is a
Jays to
baby.
the
When you
Tiger.
said
Thanks
this,
for the
I feel this
follow.
way. Or like I
So,
felt this when this happened. Well, what about when I did? No, no.
so
Don't nobody care.
the biggest qualm I have with this one, and it stands out to me all the time. Once again, working with college students and them learning the world and learning interactions. Men have feelings, okay? They have them. So if you don't feel good when you get dumped, you're not obligated to call them names when they feel some type of way when they get dumped. You're not. You're not. And if you can't acknowledge that what you do impacts someone else emotionally, I don't give a shit how they identify, then you're a piece of shit.
Yep. You are the shitty person.
You are a shitty person because you cannot think outside of yourself. Everything you do has an impact on people. And what do we say that one is? You can't do that to people. That's rude. You wouldn't want somebody to do that to you. Why would you go out of your way? Why would you go out of your way to hurt somebody's feelings? Because you don't think they have any? Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
All right. But this also goes back to
all right, we're gonna hit the
wig
wheel
wheel
while you read the next one. Because we got to
You can't want a man to be a man in every aspect when you lacking in the aspects of womanhood yourself.
I don't like that.
Y'all either gonna grow together or honestly fall apart.
I don't like that. And I did put the new wigs in here, y'all. Hey. Damn, I was hoping
I think that goes back to the whole, you can't be with the whole, well, you gotta be a man, you ain't gotta promote this, that, and the other, whatnot. But you expect somebody to be, we're all people. We have feminine energy and masculine energy. We all fucking do. Again. Okay?
So let's not even make it that specific. Stop calling people out on not having shit together that you ain't even got fucking together. How about that? How about
that same energy, play boys and girls.
Well, all right. Final thoughts on just anything we covered today. Any requests? Anything?
I want to finish this.
Well, that's too bad. I got to be on Dondero 101 so I can get on a Roog's nerves in 3 minutes. You can go to hell. And for those that want to watch me on Dondero 101, we're all pretending to be a Roogs, and I have to find out who's the most Aroogiest of Roogs, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm going to raid the channel after.
I'm going to be quick. Like, if a dude blocked you, that's because he want peace. That means he want to fuck up. We ain't mad. We just want to be quiet. We just tired of hearing your ass. That's the best way to get done with shit.
We can have another episode of these. We can do another episode. It's okay. We can. We got 2 more pieces we can go. We can do that. It's okay. It's all right. I said, it's all right.
Cool.
Or because you gonna hurt me. I didn't even hurt you. Right. That's the. Okay, so final thoughts on it. That's something I noticed in like high school. Like I had all these nice guy friends that were like legitimately, they were nice young men. They were very sweet boys. Until they got their feelings hurt. And then they became assholes. And then they met sweet girls and hurt their feelings. And then they became bitches. And the cycle continued.
It's a perpetual cycle.
And continue. It's a circle. And it's just so awful to see. And I'm sorry that happens to people, bro. Like, that's fucked. But part of it is you have to put your foot down and make a conscious decision, because all the shit that we want to lash out and react emotionally, those are automatic thoughts, baby. Those are automatic. We got to be conscious and be like, this hurts like hell, but I am better than this. And there is a more effective way to handle this. Now, granted, do we self-destruct and self-sabotage sometimes? Absolutely. We're not perfect. But making the effort is important. All right.
But let's be real. How many times y'all done seen something on social media where somebody has said something and you just, not ironically, just look like, who hurt you? Like, how you get to this? Who hurt you and why you acting this? We here, you there.
Facts. But all right, it is 8:30.
You come down here.
It is 8:30. I'm going to raid the lovely Dondero in a second because I will be joining their stream. So, be kind to each other. Gender roles aren't real. Everyone's masculine and feminine. Don't do anything anyone's stupid unless there's a great fun. And don't hurt people. And if you get hurt, Use your words. Love y'all.
Use your words.
All right.